Okay, so I made it out here to the garden apiary. It's about 2:45. Temperatures are about the same, 22 degrees Fahrenheit, or 22 degrees Celsius, 74 degrees Fahrenheit, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere in there. Bees are looking pretty good from just the first examination. We're going to want to check this hive right here. That's the one I took the queen out of. That's what I'm hoping that's requeened. It's only been, I think, 18, 19 days. So it's going to be iffy whether there'll be signs of a queen in there yet, but I needed to get out here, check the hives real quick. I'm going to look back there on these end hives real quick, and then I got to get out of here so I can do something for work. So stay tuned. Okay, so the first sign here, we got bees up on top, looking good there. That just means we got a lot of bees that emerged. Starting to draw some burr comb on the top here. Might be time just to move these bees to a 10 frame box. But I'd like to get a set of 4x4 hives at each apiary, so I have them as resource hives. Because it helps to have an old pen here that I had. Helps to have spare queens just in case you do lose a queen, like I have at home with that hive that swarmed and has not requeened yet. I can just take one of these and put it in there and let this requeen, or combine these resources with other hives. So I'm going to get in this one, see if we got anything up top here, and we'll go from there. Once I get the frame free, feels pretty light. So, yeah, you're still drawing the comb here. Try not to block the camera, sorry. And then they're packing nectar on this side. So, probably, actually, I'll leave it in the same orientation. I need to put it back in. Just want to check these frames real quick. Hoping that it requeened. We got some big drone cells up here, but this is drone comb, which I want them to pack with honey, which they're doing well with. Still drone comb there. Yeah, excuse me. I still suffer allergies a little bit, but not a lot. But I did knock down a whole bunch of weeds in front of these hives. Need to come out here and do some weed eating. Get some landscaping mat down in front of the hives. I don't like the entrances to be crowded with weeds. I like the bees to be able to see what they're doing. So, take this box off. Like I said, it could be a little too soon for these bees to have requeened. Zoom you in just a little bit. Let's see here. Back up just a little bit. There we go. And so it could be a week too soon, but never know. This looks like we've got a fat hive growing here. Fat frame, I should say, not fat hive. So we just might be a little too soon on possible requeening, but hoping to see the presence of emerged queen cells looking outstanding. Yeah, there we go. So I had a queen cell behind the camera here. I had a queen cell right there in the corner. There you can see it. So it's a possibility. This is just full of resources. So it'd be helpful to get them into another box if there's a queen. I'd need to do a double box because there's 12 frames here, unless I just again took these frames and gave it to another hive and let them rebuild as a resource hive should be used. Yeah, this is full of nectar. So, oh, I see some cells on the other frame. Like I said, I'll probably give us another 2 weeks, and if I don't see anything, then I might move it into. Oh yeah, look at all those queen cells I had. I had 3 queen cells right there. Still have some drone comb there. That queen cell right there is still capped, right there in the middle, and it hasn't been destroyed from the side or anything. So, okay, so I'm gonna put this back in here, and I'm going to leave it alone. Another couple weeks. See if I got frames that are in the top box less full. I still have to draw this one out, so I'm going to drop this one down below. Put this one up top. But I definitely need to get some empty frames into this hive. If the queen's going to have any room to lay when she returns. Hopefully she's off mating right now, and I can come back. So, gotta make plans for the next couple weeks. Let's take a quick peek at this one real quick, since we're here. Imagine this one. It's pretty darn full. It's looking pretty good. You got a lot of bird comb on the top here. So, knock these bees off the edge here. Probably end up moving that one too. Once I get my grafts done, probably use these to populate some of those splits I'm going to make. I'm probably going to make a couple 2-frame splits to hold in my backyard. See if they queen. 2-frame splits are great, but you need to be on top of them, because if you're not, 2 things can happen. The queen emerges and populates it real fast, runs out of room, then the queen can't lay anymore, they end up swarming on you, and the hive ends up dying out. The other thing that can happen if the hive is doesn't requeen and you don't keep an eye on it, then you end up with a beetle problem, and it ends up just getting completely slimed, which is no fun. So we'll move down to the end here and see what's going on there. So stay tuned. So I found the queen right here on this hive. They haven't done much in the couple weeks that are here, but I'm going to get her marked again. So I got a little sloppy on this one, and I got a bee here marked green, but it's alright. I believe this is last year's queen, so I'm just going to put her back in gently. Make sure I don't squish her. And I'm going to slide this frame over to help her. And I'm going to end up taking a frame out of that other hive, because there's lots of room in this hive and no room in that hive. So I'm actually going to take 2 frames out from over there and give them some resources over here. Let's see how the bees do. Slide the resources in here. One there. And I think I'm going to go one on the outside here. So give me a second and I'll be right back. Okay, so this last hive here, they're doing good brooding up. It's just taking a little time. Look at my magnifying glass here. Yeah, there's larvae and all these, so queen's coming back and refilling these, but there's still not a ton of bees up here up top. I only got about 3 frames of bees. You see what's going on in this frame here. This is a frame they're supposed to be drawing this year. Looks like it might have some funky comb coming on. Yeah, just a little bit there. Nothing on that side. So we'll see how it goes. But these bees are building up. Let's look in the other box real quick. Got a bunch of ants up top here. Having trouble with ants this year. Doesn't matter if I put cinnamon in them or not. Like I said, that cinnamon thing might be a myth. No. Oh yeah, they're looking really good down here. So that's what we want to see. Get that stick out of the way. And we'll just put this back up top here. Let them keep building up. And see if we can get a deep box on them before too long. But you can see we got ants flying everywhere and crawling everywhere, and I gotta brush them off, so I send them flying. Lots of ants. I don't know why they sorry, I didn't have a good view on that one for you. Just take this off real quick. You can see there's quite a few bees there. It just looks like the outer frames aren't covered, so that's pretty good. But we'll let this one keep building up, and I'm going to check the time here, see if I'm just going to wrap it up. These are the hives I did want to see how they were doing today. It's been a couple weeks. Just want to get a quick glimpse at some of these weaker hives, so I can get a better idea if I'm going to graft bees. What am I looking to get out of that? So I'm going to turn this around. So hold on one second. I noticed a bunch of ants crawling up the side of this box here. This is what happens when you don't prime your pen first. I tried to, and it leaked all over. Luckily I got to it before I put it on the queen. So lots of ants on this. I didn't bring my salt and vinegar mix. Meant to, but like I said, it's a short day. So take a quick pop into this hive. Oh yeah, they're looking good. You can see they're working all that comb. So I'm just going to close this one back up. We'll work on this later in the season. Once we extract our honey, you know, like I said, we'll have some empty frames to give the 2/2, or the 2/2, the medium box. Could definitely use a deep, so we'll go from there and see how that works out. Slap this back up on top here. One of these days I'm going to come out here, shake all the bees down, put the queen excluder in so I can get the honey out easier. Make sure there's no brood up top, and move the any honey frames down below up top. Make sure there's plenty of honey for the winter, and prep for that. But we're still a ways from getting there. And then, like I said, this one here's got 3 deeps and 2 mediums. This one's 2 deeps and 2 mediums. That's normally what I do, is 2 deeps and then I get to the mediums. So I'm going to quickly check into this one while we're here. the double screen board here. Got some roaches. So let's sweep that out of the way. Maybe I'll take this double screen board out of here today. No beetles, which is good. This is all empty. They didn't draw a single thing up here, unfortunately. Again, this is a combine. So let's move this out of the way. See what's going on here. Another medium. So we got up here. Oh yeah, they're bringing in nectar and whatnot. I'm not thrilled with the population of this hive. Let's pop into the next one real quick. This might be a hive that needs a new queen. One digs right into my palm if I don't grab it just right. Having a bigger hive tool is helpful. I'm packing this in. My frame rest. Might have to go down one more box. This is very light. Light on the bees. Only covering a couple frames here. Still some cat brood. Looks like they might have had a swarm cell. No, those are just queen cups. Queen cups there at the bottom. Looking for fresh. Go down one more box. Make sure that isn't a frame that I just transferred over here. So, do some grafting and queen. Queen cell. Some newspaper on the bottom. When I combined it. So let's check what's going on here. Let's start this third frame. Oh, there we go. There's some brood. Queen, yep, got some fresh larvae there. We're okay. This could be getting old. Yeah, this hive's okay. They just had a small setback because it was a combined newspaper. It's alright. It's all a learning experience. Again, these Hoover hives, let me show you something here real quick. I forgot about this. This newspaper off of here. So, like I said, Howard bought these hives off of Amazon, and they're supposed to have, get my pen here, supposed to have a groove on the side, like that, on each side. Well, this one was milled backwards. It's a quality control issue there, so in order to put it together, I had to flip it around so there's no handheld on this side. Like all these here, you can see, zoom out, see all those handholds. So, well, thank you for watching Bee Loft by Liptac. Again, today's June 1st. We'll see how Jordan combines these, if she puts all three together, makes a long video, or if she shortens it up. Much appreciated. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.